Hey guys, it's me, Travis, the CEO and founder of PlayerProps.ai. First off, I want to thank you for downloading the app, and then of course, thank you as well for you taking the first step to learning how to use our tools better by clicking the button and seeing this video here. Make sure you guys are in the free community Discord. That's not only a way to ask me questions directly and get easy access to me, but also where tens of thousands of our other users just work together using the app 24/7, 365 to find winning plays together. This is the spread predictor, which is part of our version 2.0 update. I'm very excited to show you guys this tool. This tool is one of my favorite of all the new ones. So here we go. Let's go through what we see on the screen. The first thing you want to focus on is here, we're choosing the games available today. So for today, for our spread predictor, we have MLB available. You're probably asking yourself, wait a second, what about NFL or any of the other sports? Well, pay attention to the date up here in the top right. If there are no games for NFL on September 24th, it's not going to show right here. If you want to see games for that, let's just choose Thursday Night Football. You can just click on that and boom, we have Thursday Night Football. Here are the things to pay attention to. There's two different things here. The first thing we see on the right side is we see the AI projected side, and then on the left side we see the implied side. So the line right now is Dallas Cowboys minus 4.5. They are the favorites, which is what we see here. And then we see the implied side. So when the implied side is when you're betting on a spread, you have a number like minus 4.5, but then you have the odds. It could be minus 10, minus 120. Typically when you're doing spreads and totals, it's rarely crazier than like a minus 125. Typically it's within a very close, tight-knit range. If New York Giants plus 4.5 had like a minus 125, then you would see it here. That would say it's implied, based on the odds assigned, the Giants have a better chance of covering the spread than the Dallas Cowboys do. But because it's minus 110 both sides, we just show the favored side, or the favored spread, which is Dallas minus 4.5. So that's what this is telling you. Now let's look at the AI projected side. So it shows the highest projected chance of hitting on either side of the spread. So right now it's a coin flip from the sports books, but our AI model's saying, hey, our AI is saying that Dallas is going to cover. Dallas has a 57.03% chance of covering the spread, which is, what was that, about 4 or 5% higher than on this side here. So let's go back to where we see more games. Let's go back to MLB today. So MLB is kind of a different beast because MLB has a run line, just like hockey has a puck line, where the spreads are always the same. It's minus 1.5 plus 1.5. Very, 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 very rarely is it any different than that. But with NFL, with college football, with NBA, the lines are always all over the place. But it still works exactly the same. I mentioned before, if a side has a much higher odds, then it's going to show on the implied side. So right now, Chicago White Sox has a, well, I mean, again, with MLB, it's always plus 1.5, minus 1.5. So Chicago White Sox are the underdog, but their plus 1.5 line has a pretty high odd to where the implied chance is 62.96% chance. So the sportsbooks are essentially saying Chicago White Sox have a higher chance of covering than, or higher implied chance of covering than the LA Angels. But if you go to our AI model over here, it actually says that the LA Angels line of minus 1.5 has a 65% chance of covering. And if you scroll down here, you'll notice that all of our tools are sorted by essentially the projection. So out of either side of any game in MLB today, the highest possible projection our AI models are saying is LA minus 1.5, 65%. The next highest, if you go one more down, Arizona's got the next highest projection. Arizona minus 1.5, 56.99%. And then we can keep going all the way down here, all the way down to the bottom, where the projections just get lower and lower and lower. So that's the overall gist of how the spread tool works. You can look at the implied side. This is what the sportsbooks are telling us. And you look at the projected side. This is what the AI is telling us. You could bet. I would not bet on the implied side. That's not going to be a really good strategy for you because that doesn't really tell you anything, just what sportsbooks are offering you. But I hope that this AI projected side for the spread predictor definitely helps you out. If you have any questions on how to use this besides what I just covered, please do not hesitate to ask me. There's nothing I love more than somebody asking me a question about anything sports betting, about my app or anything like that. I love helping people. I love educating people. There's no such thing as a dumb question. So make sure you're in the Discord. If you're not in there yet, click the profile button up here in the top left. Click on Discord, join it. We'll see you guys there. Good luck. And I hope you enjoy this new feature.